Hey guys, and welcome to my tutorial series. In this tutorial series, we're going to be creating a fully functional instant messaging web application. We're going to be using React to do this, but this is going to be a sort of intermediate level React tutorial. So I've got a beginner level tutorial on React, and I'll go ahead and put that link in the description below. If you've never used React before, please go watch that one first and then come back to this, because this is, like I said, going to be a little bit more complicated than that. Also, if you are somewhat familiar with React, and you aren't very familiar with JavaScript, you're going to want to be pretty familiar with JavaScript for this tutorial series, because we're going to be doing some somewhat complicated things. Not anything crazy, but you're going to want to be pretty familiar with things like the array functions in JavaScript and ES6 features and above. So just be ready for that. And even if you are a beginner, I still recommend watching this tutorial series because you're going to learn a lot. So let's go ahead and demonstrate what it is we're going to be making right now. So this is going to be a fully functional instant messaging web application, which means we're going to be logging in and signing up. So as you can see here, I'm going to have a little bit of front-end validation. This user doesn't exist, so we're going to get an incorrect login information. And then here on the sign up page, if I try to just submit an empty page, it says fill out this field and then create a password. So if the passwords don't match, it's going to say passwords do not match, and say they do match, but we have a improperly formatted email address. I click submit, it says failed to add user. So we get a little bit of server validation as well. So what I'm going to do in this demonstration is I'm going to log in as two different users. I'm going to log in as Bob at portexe.com on this side. And then on this side, I'm going to log in as Zach at portexe.com. And we're going to go ahead and do a couple quick demonstrations. So here on the right, I'm signed in as Bob, and I can open up the conversation that I have with Zach. And you can see that the latest message is already scrolled down to, so it automatically scrolls down to the latest message, which is really convenient. And so if I come over here and I say, hey, how are you? And I send it, you can see that on Zach's side, there is a new message from Bob, and it shows a little notification saying, hey, you have an unread message. So I can click it, the unread icon goes away, and then I can respond to it, not much. And then as you can see on this side, there's an unread notification, and I can click inside of here and it goes away as well. So this is going to be the app that we're creating. We can sign out on both sides. So I'm really excited to get started on this. So let's go ahead and begin.